Chapter 5, Negotiation. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Still reeling from last night's confrontation with Channing, and your brush with death, you go find Asher and Loopy. There you are. Channing's in a mood, and none of us have any idea why. I may have something to do with that. What, Tal? But Loopy's mouth snaps shut when Channing enters the kitchen. He freezes when he sees you. Morning. Loopy and Asher exchange incredulous looks. You clear your throat, feeling unbearably awkward. Morning. Do you think we could talk? But Channing only brushes past you and heads through the front door. Loopy and Asher round on you. He's been seeing red all morning, and suddenly he's ice cold as ice? What happened, Tal? Let's just say Cal started it. He tricked me into leaving the house with her last night. You left? Tal, that's really dangerous. Was Calla trying to get you both killed? I don't think so, but she definitely wanted to get me kicked out. Channing found me, and he's been furious ever since. Hell, you have to fix this. When Channing's mad, the whole house has to deal with it. Don't worry, I've got it handled. You hurry after Channing, catching him on his way to the woods beyond the yard. Channing, wait. We need to talk about last night. He keeps walking, saying nothing. You grab his arm and dig your heels into the earth. You're mad, I get it. But you can't pretend nothing happened. Just ignoring it won't make it go away. Trust me, I know that. But hassling me won't fix things either. Hassling you? I'm trying to get some answers. And I'm just trying to get some peace and quiet. When he raises his voice, several halfas working out in the yard stop and stare. Channing clenches his jaw. I need to go on patrol. Your little midnight stroll prevented me from securing the perimeter. Then I'll go with you, and we can talk on your patrol. I know I screwed up, but how can I make it up to you if you won't even give me a chance? His anger flickers and fades, giving way to something approaching regret. I can't have you distracting me. Then I won't, please. I just want to talk. His chest heaves and he shifts closer to you, gazing fiercely down into your eyes. Tal. You square your shoulders and stand tall, trying to compensate for the full foot of height he has on you. Please, I promise, I'm not trying to cause problems. But he wrenches his arm from your grip and stalks off into the woods. You grit your teeth. I need to make him understand. I can't have the whole pack suffer because of what I did. I won't take no for an answer. We need to settle this now before it gets even more out of hand. The terrain is harsh, rocky, but it's not too hard to follow Channing through the woods. He pretends to ignore you at first, but you can see him growing more and more tense the deeper you get. I thought I said I didn't want distractions. And I thought I said I wouldn't be one. He turns away, shaking his head. You throw up your hands in frustration. I wish you'd just yell at me. You want me to yell at you? If it'd make you feel any better, yeah. Anything would be better than this weird tension. After a beat of silence, he turns and winces when he sees your face. It's hard to be mad at you when you're giving me this puppy dog look. Really, the way you talk, I thought I had a knack for pissing you off. You smile tentatively and he laughs low in his throat. You do, but you also have a knack for looking cute. You take a risk and step closer to him, standing a foot or two so away from him. I am really sorry, Channing. I get why you're mad. Then don't you think I'm being justified in being mad? Yes, but don't take it out on the pack. Who says I'm taking it out on the pack? If you're asking me to snitch, then you're kind of proving my point. They can tell you're upset. Don't make them suffer for my mistake. He studies you intently, then smiles. It's sweet of you to look out for them. Of course I'm looking out for them. They're my friends. As though breaking through some invisible restraint, he strides to you, cups your jaw, bringing your face close to his. I'll consider accepting your apology. Consider. Channing, he silences you with a searing kiss, lightly nipping your lower lip with dangerous, sharp teeth of his. You'll have to be a very, very good girl on patrol. Think you can manage? You suck your swollen lip in your mouth and nod, pushing down the arousal that's blooming inside of you. I'll do my best. You follow Channing dutifully up a hill, watching the flex of his leg muscles visible even through his jeans. He pauses at the entrance of the cave, nostrils flaring. What's going... He presses a finger to your lip, silencing you, then speaks directly in your mind. I hear something. Could be a feral. He steps in front of you, shielding your body with his. You make yourself as small as possible, heart pounding. Another feral? I don't think I have the stomach for this. You hear the crunch of leaves, clatter rocks from within the cave. You brace yourself for the worst, only to see a fox. This must be her den. That's the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. The fox ambles lazily, totally unbothered by Channing's presence or by yours. Footsteps follow, and suddenly... He's so cute. Just kidding. That's the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. Shh. Let's back off slowly so they don't get freaked. This patrol leads you to the very outskirts of the woods, where you stop to rest under a tree. So, how'd I do? Was I a good girl? You weren't a bad girl, I'll give you that. You roll your eyes and reach to give him a playful shove, but he catches your hand, his gaze intense. Just because you're cute doesn't mean you're gonna get off easy. Really? Because I get off very easy when you're around. Oh, shut up. He closes the distance between you and a flash, hands gripping your sides as his lips trail down from your lips to your neck. You kiss every inch of his skin that you can reach, pawing at him to find something to hold on to. You slide your hands up in between your bodies and under his jacket, greedily caressing his chest. He squeezes firm, bulging pecs and he breathes raggedly when you thumb his nipples. I thought I told you to be good. Hey, you started it. Your fingers fumble with the buttons of his shirt, working to pry them open, but he stops you. Tell, we can't. We can. Last night, it seemed like we almost took things too far. We need to be clear-headed when we do this kind of stuff together, and last night... We were definitely not clear-headed, but what about now? He sighs, and you pulse with need when he steps away from you. There are still some things weighing on me. For one thing, I should have never let you rile me up so much. I'm the alpha. I shouldn't fall to pieces when a packmate gets into danger. You fell to pieces because people matter to you. Your reaction may have been a little extreme, but I was in danger. If you didn't worry about something like that, you wouldn't be the alpha we know you are. Last night was different. I'm more attached to you than I should be. Then why did you kiss me just now? Because I'm an idiot when it comes to you. And why did you kiss me again? What do you... You press the whole of your body against his, daring him, letting your lips fall tantalizingly open inches from his. Tal. Only for him to gently but forcefully push you away. Channing, can't we just... And then he keeps going, pushing your back against the rough bark of a tree and bringing his lips to the shell of your ear. The growl of his voice alone makes your toes curl. So, you can tell the future now, can you? Let's just say I know that what you want. Then his mouth is consuming you. His kiss rougher than the tree trunk at your back, punishing you for your audacity. More... No. And just as suddenly, you're left gasping as he wheels away again. I can't promise I won't want to kiss you again, but I also can't blatantly favor you. I'd never ask you to favor me. I know, but I'm doing it anyway, and that's not good for the pack. Glances over his shoulder, and what little hope you had for more of a kiss, more of him fizzles. But the heat in your belly, the hunger remains to frustrate you. Let me guess. We need to go home. Unless you want to live out here in these woods, then yes, come on. You walk in silence the rest of the way to your house with Channing's words playing over and over in your mind. That afternoon, you sit with Asher and Cal in Lupe's room, filling them in on everything that happened last night. One second he was furious, next there was so much tension, I thought we might hook up. What do you think stopped you? I can't really say. It's like he has these walls up when it comes to me. We can never connect it all the way. And today, when I followed him on patrol, he told me he's been favoring me. Can you believe that? He never lets me all the way in, but somehow he's favoring me? I have a theory. Maybe Channing's keeping you at arm's length because you're still human. I was thinking the same thing, honestly. I know firsthand how skittish werewolves can be around their human mates. But I'm kind of curious why it would make actually a difference for human mate with a werewolf. Even though they technically are got the potential to be a werewolf, I guess. Because as a human, you're vulnerable. It's a power differential thing. Channing doesn't want to take advantage. Werewolves are a lot stronger than humans too. He's probably afraid of hurting you. Seriously, it's not like I'm in a break. You'd be surprised. Werewolves get very athletic. We don't fraternize with outsiders for a lot of reasons, but our robust appetites are on the list. Which is why I'm left to pine for Emmy, the cute girl in my yoga class. I'm sorry, Loops. The anti-fraternization stuff can be a huge bummer. For more reasons than one. Personally, I think isolating the pack from the human world has made them socially interesting. You think about Randy, Kala, and all the other wolves who have hassled you for being an outsider. I can see that. My first night here, I felt like I was in a fish tank. It'd be cool to do more normal college stuff, but rules are rules. Are you saying you never have parties? There you laugh like you've just told the most hilarious joke they've ever heard. Parties like with other people? That's about as likely as Channing's getting on his knees in front of the whole pack. The zero fraternization policy is ironclad, Tal. That means no sports, no parties. And no cute Emmy from yoga class. Yeah, you'll get over it. You replay your conversation with Channing earlier about the rules, favoritism, protecting the pack. Yet he holds me against a tree, kisses me, then walks away like it never happened. I'm sick of mixed signals. I'm taking a stand. The policy was ironclad before I got here. I think it's time for a new world order. What evil plan is cooking in that big, beautiful brain of yours? You grin at Lupe, Asher, and Cal in turn. Friends, we're gonna throw a frat party here at Alpha House. I'm sure this is gonna go over real well. For the next hour, the three of you go from room to room pitching your party to the Alpha. Some are open to the idea. Yeah, I'm totally on board. We're way too insular. Oh, we should have done it a long time ago. But the rest... Are you nuts? No way I'm breaking Channing's rules. Don't think of it as breaking the rules. Think of it as broadening our horizons. Alpha Tau is supposed to protect Woolsey College, right? But how do we protect something we're totally ignorant about? It just doesn't make sense. So you're saying if we get to know the outsiders, we'll be better at our jobs? That kind of makes sense. I'll think about it, yeah? I hope we'll see you there tonight. You turn to find Randy poking his head out his door, glaring at you. Don't even think about trying to rope me into this. Trust me, I wasn't going to. As another door slammed in your face, you let out a sigh. I never thought convincing a frat to have a party would be such an uphill battle. Channing wouldn't be out of the house much longer. I need to get it together before he comes home. I was gonna ask this once, Tal. Is this party for the pack, or is it screw you to Channing? Honestly, it's both. Can a girl send a message and show her friends a good time? You head for the kitchen only to find Calla and the twins at the table. You bristle. Calla? Tal, I'm surprised you still live here. You scoff and try to walk past her, but she stands up and crosses her arms. I heard about your little party. I'm sure this comes as no surprise, but we're not interested. Unlike you, the twins and I were raised to respect Alpha Tau rules. Interesting, because you didn't care about rules last night. I have no idea what you're talking about. I was here all night. Isn't that right, guys? Yep. We were playing Scrabble. I got a triple word score on loser. You two are so cute. Except your bottom bees. Anyway, you clench your jaws tight as the twins giggle. Look, Calla, I haven't told Channing the whole story of what really happened last night. I haven't told him how you drove me out into the woods and left me for dead. Twins look genuinely shocked at this information, exchanging wide-eyed looks. Calla, you told us you were gonna do a little prank. Channing will kill us if he finds out. He won't find out if you get on board with the party tonight. Calla appraises you silently. It might be your imagination, but she's either enraged or impressed. Okay, Poppy. If you want to play games, I'll make you a deal. Call the whole pack together. If you can convince them to go along with your stupid party, I'll look the other way. That's not a bad idea, Tal. If the whole pack is involved, the party will be legendary. This guy's outfit reminds me of the 80s. I'm serious. It kills me to agree, but you're right, Calla's idea is a good one. I really wish I'd gotten that on tape. You ignore her, she smirks, beckoning the twins to follow her out of the room. Good luck, puppy. You're gonna need it. Your friends gather the pack in the common room where you prepare your speech in a corner. This needs to go off without a hitch, otherwise you'll have gone against Channing for no reason. Pretty much. Any words of wisdom? Nah, you got this. Just show them your outgoing side. This pack's been so starved for fun, they'll lap it up. You take a deep breath, step up on a chair, and waving your hands to get the crowd's attention. Hey everybody, I'm sure you've heard by now that we're planning on having a party. Now, I know allowing outsiders into Alpha House isn't something you normally do, but take it from me, they can teach you a lot. I know what you're thinking. What are we supposed to learn at a party? But the outsider world is still our world. We can't just ignore it. Studying outsiders in their natural habitat is a great way to see what we're fighting for. Murmurs arise in the crowd, with some alphas nodding in agreement. I think you might actually pull this off. Bolstered by Asher's enthusiasm, you go on. I lived in the human world, and we're not as different as you think. Especially at parties. And come on, admit it. Some of you want to get to know your classmates better. people in the crowd nod. Maybe, but it doesn't matter what we want. We're not like you. We can't just defy the alpha. The crowd grows tense at the mere mention of Channing, and you resolve waivers, but you can't give up. Channing is more fun than you'd think. I know you're all intimidated by him, but he's not a complete stiff. Channing actually is pretty fun after hours. You mean after dark? Okay, let's keep it PG-13 out here. I think Tal's on to something. We've been so isolated for so long. I think it's worth trying to branch out. I mean, I love y'all, but it would be nice to meet some new people for once. For real, having Tal around has been like a breath of fresh air. Pack murmurs an agreement, and you feel unexpectedly touched still. It's not like I don't want to branch out, but there are so many rumors about us on campus. What if the outsiders don't come? You feel a pang of sadness for the Alpha Tals as they shift uncomfortably, looking downtrodden. It's college. People don't turn down parties. They'll go. Look, everyone, people might surprise you. I heard some rumors before I came here, but I didn't believe them. Of course, the truth ended up being a lot weirder than I thought. The Alphas laughed nervously. But I still had a great time at the rush party when I thought this was just a normal frat. Honestly, I don't hate this idea. What happens if the party tanks, though? Yeah, Tal, since this is your idea and all, how can you guarantee it'll go well? You exchange mischievous looks with Asher, Lupe, and Cal. I won't lie, I can't promise the party will be a hit, but if it fails, I promise to streak around campus. Would I offer to streak in the freezing fall weather if I thought this party would suck? Laughter rises in the crowd and you feel a swell of pride when you realize, I think I actually convinced everyone. Okay, everyone, let's get to work. I'll post the party on my socials. Miguel and I will go out and get a keg. As the crowd organizes to prepare for the night, Asher gives you a gentle punch on the arm. Ah, you totally nailed it. Everyone's hyped. Tonight's gonna be a huge success. Until Channing walks in while we're all having a party, and literally just, his aura is gonna rage. Assuming Channing doesn't show up and rip the door off its hinges. I'll deal with Channing if it comes to that. I won't let him ruin everyone's fun. Filled with determination, pride, and affection for the pack, you get to work planning for the night's events. That night, all the plans have been set, and you're in your room getting dressed for the party. And before Diamond choice for an outfit, I gotta go bake here something that'll make Channing's jaw drop. And conveniently forget to be mad at me in the process. Sometimes werewolves are just as simple as human men. I mean, most of them are, yes. You show them boobs and they're like, oh boy! But, you know, there are some of us who aren't simple. Suddenly your door opens, Lupe and Asher tumble in, radiating excitement. Guys, what the hell? Is the house on fire or something? Nope. But you're about to be. She hands you a dress that's so revealing it makes heat rise to your cheeks. Lupe, this is scandalous, I know. I bought it a while ago, but haven't had the nerve to wear it. But with that body of yours, you can totally pull it off. Not to mention show Channing what he's missing. If you want to mess with him for all the BS he's put you through, that's the way to go. Are you a wolf or a chicken? Try it on. Basically, it looks like a dress that is either made out of wrapping paper or someone really clawed at it. Pick one. And you come out of the bathroom in the new outfit. Lupe and Asher's eyes widen in appreciation. Lupe gives you a long whistle. Oh yes, everybody's gonna be talking about you tonight. Channing won't be able to take his eyes off you. Anything to distract him from being furious about the party. Come on, Ash. We should get going. Lots of stuff to do before the party gets rolling. We'll see you downstairs. At 8 o'clock sharp, you walk into the common room to a deep thump of music and sparkling lights. You look around at the floods of other frat and sorority kids hanging out and sampling the snacks. Yo, bro, they don't hold back on the spread here. That alpha guy over there is Build. I'm so glad we came. So far so good. You push through the crowd to the bar where Asher is serving drinks. Damn, Asher, you went all out. When you and Channing get married, you should hire me as your party planner. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He gestured to all the alphas mingling with human guests. Good turnout. Everybody looks like they're having a blast. This may go down as the greatest party in Alpha Tau history. And hopefully not the onlyest one or party in Alpha Tau history. Lupe pushes the crowd with a pretty girl in tow. Hey nerds, this is Emma. Or Emmy. These are my friends, Asher and Tal. Emmy, welcome to Alpha House. Thanks so much for coming. Of course, I was so happy when Lupe finally invited me to hang after class. I've always wanted to see the inside of this place. There are a lot of stories about it. Don't listen to the rumors. We don't bite. Well... Asher! You roll your eyes and push away from the bar. Behave, you three. I'm gonna go say hello to everyone. See you in a bit. As you make your way through the crush, you scan the crowd looking for Channing, but he doesn't seem to be there. Still not home. Maybe it's for the best. The more you mingle, the more you notice people eyeing you. You stop to listen to the whispers swirling around you. Damn, I had no idea alphas were so hot. She looks amazing. Things are going better than you could have hoped. But suddenly... What the hell? The front door slams open and Channing storms in, confusion quickly turning into disbelief as he takes in the crowd of strangers. He focuses his hard yellow eyes on you, and even over the thumping bass you hear him growl. Tal, come with me now. Surprised he didn't, yell in your mind, since that's his thing. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down in the description, plenty of things to check out there, ways to join the community, and other ways than just here on YouTube. So with that being said, what do you all think will happen? Let me know in the comment section below. I haven't done one of these in a while, so here we go. This is what I think will happen. Channing doesn't just protect the alphas and everyone on campus for the purposes of just protecting them. You have to realize that down in the basement, right, is the ferals, right? And other werewolfian secrets. So he's protecting the pack from the secrets and whatnot getting out. If you remember, we had that roommate, which we haven't seen at the party, weirdly enough, that pretty much wanted a lot of dirt on Alpha Tau. Okay? So Channing is protecting not just people literally and figuratively, but also protecting the werewolves and their secrets, because as he's tried to tell, that there are people out there who want to basically kill them. We'll just go with that. So yeah, it's so far so good on this book. It's not too bad. There is, basically a little primal energy, which I get that. For Bounce Chicka Wow, the want to need and whatnot, but I'm glad that they're not entirely acting on it. There's a thing called building up hype, right? For something. I know a lot of people don't know what that is anymore, because everyone's living so free, and everyone runs out and hooks up and does the one-nighters and everything else like that. Yeah, no, if you all need some pointers or tips or whatnot on how to, I don't know, build up, right, for the want or need of something, for instance, it's like going, man, I really want chocolate, and you say, no, I can't have any right now. No, I shouldn't do it. And then the next day you want chocolate. No, I can't. Eventually you're going to get to the point where you don't even think about chocolate anymore. That's about the time you go and you have yourself a piece of chocolate, and then you're going to be like, man, oh, this is really good. Yeah, no, that's what building up the hype for it is. So, once again, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace out.